Okay. Sorry I'm late. I had I had a meeting go long. Let me fix this. Streamlabs can go away. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for hanging out. That's the end times. What do you think? It's just the way it be. It's the end times. Oh yeah, I gotta put the chat up here. I don't know why people like it up here. You can't even read it. I mean, I can't even read it. Oh, maybe if I make it a little bigger. 800? 1,000? We'll see what that does. Yeah, it's the end times, guys. We're living in the end times. It's the end of times. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, isn't that? Oh yeah, that'd be a good one. The end times, yeah. Oh, volume's a little low. Volume's a little low. Let me fix that. I don't know why it does this. Man, Windows 11 sucks. Your settings don't. You can't remember your settings. You set your mic settings at a certain. Um, yeah, so you set your mic at a certain volume, and then it just changes it. It changes it without you even. So dumb. How's the volume now? It should be good. Should be good. Yup. There we go. Hi, dog. How are you? Yeah. So, the end times are here, guys. Yeah. Sources tell me the end times are here. It is what it is. We got the dog. Hi, dog. Hello. You're a good dog. You're a soft dog. You're so sweet. Look at you. You got a sock in the mouth? Well, sock dog. Who's a sock dog? You are. Yeah. I think she likes the infrared light. It's like kind of warm. It's just nice. Sock dog. All right. What do I mean by end times? Exactly what it sounds like. True, with current and or recent events, and no one being held accountable, regardless, should put themselves in the best position possible, health, financial, etc. Yeah. I mean, it's a scary thing when, you know, there's no accountability. People can just do whatever they want. And you're like, okay, what do you do? What can you do? Full disclosure, I am playing Civ on the other screen. But people were complaining they don't want to watch it, so I'm like, okay. And I'm going to do it. Because I don't, like... Because why not? Some catapults. Yeah, there we go. Yo, what's up? Am I religious? Yes. I mean, I can talk about stuff. I mean, look. Charlie Kirk was assassinated, okay? And like nothing happened. And look at what's happening with the immigration stuff, regardless of your views on it. This is the kind of stuff that starts civil conflict and civil wars, right? I mean, we already fought a civil war, and the federal government has the authority to enforce the law, and you have people actively, state and local governments, and the people actively resisting, impeding the process. And then the federal government is capitulating. So you have all these crazy people fired up. You know, what's going to happen? It just takes like one thing. And if you look at all the major world events, it's always something really silly that sets it off. Something very silly. You know, something very silly and just, well, maybe not silly, but it's a happenstance, a unique happenstance that was like, oh geez, wow. Like, what was it in World War One, where that guy, he was trying to assassinate the Archduke, and he messed up, and then he was sulking about it at some cafe, and then the Archduke literally like has to divert his thing and is like right in front of him, and he's like, oh cool, and he, you know, stuff like that. That's what, you know, it's crazy. So, you know, it's just, things are getting really tense. And you look around, the culture's degrading. There's people like, are we going to be able to keep the lights on in 15 years? How many kids can read in their schools? You know, the schools, they're just passing these kids. They're just giving them fake grades so they can get rid of them. And most of them are not learning. They can't read. You can't read? What do you mean you can't read? It's sad, man. It doesn't bode well for the future. for how society is constructed. So, you know. Let's see here. That's a pretty formidable force. Yeah, that's a pretty formidable force. I need to do a little bit more. If you had he's a man who has it in the palm of his hand. Some Diane questions just for fun. Oh, I love the Diane questions. SIBO, what should I eat? I don't know, man. Painful bloating and SIBO. What's SIBO? SIBO Bobo. I'm not laughing at you, really. I mean, kind of I am. What is SIBO? Bacteria overgrowth. Well, it sounds like the bacteria are probably trying to do a job. Low stomach acid, structural issues. Beet juice. Rotten eggs if you can tolerate them. Kefir, fermented milk, clabbered milk, whatever. High meat. What's your other problem? Painful bloating? Cheese? Maybe a little pineapple to help things along. Where's this Saladin guy? I gotta find him, stop him. You're gonna negotiate? No, because he's supposed to spread his religion. He's got coal already, that's not good. We need to put a stop to that. Actually, let's just focus. Well, actually, I need to beef up my forces here. Get my money up. Zero carb, zero fiber. Does he read chat? Yeah, I just told you. If you had to relocate, stay in North America, go to a different continent. Is my mic on? Is my mic on? Hello? Test, test, test. Okay. I don't know why the one bar isn't giving me a lot of volume action, but I'm clipping on the top here. I don't know what that means. Hello? Okay. Can you hear me? Bitter antifungal herbs. Okay. That's a new one. You want the bacteria. The bacteria are attacking the thing, so you obviously need to start by reading the book, because most of the answers are in the book. Most of the answers are in the book. So read the books. Read the books, Nova. And like I said, you need beet juice, more vegetable juice in general, probably. Maybe some tomatoes. You need to consider like just getting the right foods into your gut, basically. I know that seems like a cop-out, but honestly, you give me zero information. You give someone zero information, I don't know what you expect. But I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm just saying. I don't know who you are, and you just asked me this random question about SIBO, so I gave you some information. If that's not enough, that's not enough. I mean, I don't really know what to tell you, but it is what it is. So you can read the book, like I said. Read the books. Everything's in the books. And you can assess your own health instead of just asking someone on the internet a random question with zero background information. Basically play all day, video games all day, the headmaster's office of the PA, because you're making up for years of wage slavery. No, I just play video games because it's fun. I'm not trying to make up for anything. I mean, like, I'm here on the stream, and it's whatever. People don't want to watch me play, I get it, but, like, there's not that many people in here anyway, so I'm just here. What role do Goto cells play in the end times? Are they a product of the end times? Well, Diane, your intuition. Let's do that again. Well, Diane, your intuition is certainly pointing you in the right direction. Goto cells are certainly a result, a consequence of the end times. A bunch of disenfranchised, misguided, godless, nihilistic young men, and sometimes even women, have been swayed into a very reductivist, natural, it's not even really natural, it's quasi-natural, it's fake natural way of thinking. These people are living in the easiest time to be alive, and yet their spirit hungers to starve to death in nature, in the woods, with no electricity, no fire, no nothing, no art, no culture, just a bunch of sticks and mud and whatever roadkill they can find on the side of the road. Because let's be honest, Diane, these kids, they couldn't hunt anything to save their lives. So, yes, this is a spiritual. It's a destruction of their spiritual nature, of their spiritual essence, and they believe the grass is greener on the other side. Literally, that the grass in nature is greener, and it isn't. So I hope that answers your question. What's up, Pan Pan? How are you? I'm gonna go Musket Man because I'm gonna do a bank here. Dude, I honestly don't know if I can make the second half of the PM. I'm afraid it'll take till summer just to finish the first half. As hilarious and awesome as it could be. Well, you put your mind to it, you can do it, Bill. I have faith. I did the Globe Theater, nice. It is very cool and good. We need to build up a defensive force here. Send out a workboat. Need a university. Thoughts on letting beef suet ferment? It's not going to ferment because it's fat. Fat doesn't really ferment well. What you could try to do is, like I do in my videos, blend it with pineapple and let it ferment like that. Because, yeah, the fruit will ferment with the fat and break it down. That'll help. But yeah, I mean in terms of like, yeah, it's not going to be, if you just leave it in a jar, it's not going to ferment. Fat lasts for like months in the fridge. Especially if you vacuum seal it, it'll be good for like 6 months in the fridge. So, before it starts to mold and get funky. And that's what it will do. It will mold before anything else. Can I check my DMs regarding the herd share? Well, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, sir. I'll get right on that. Nope. Research. Theater. Hopefully AI gets better and gives faster results. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let me check my messages here. My DMs. Is this on Discord? Is DMs on where? You DM me, but oh, school. Okay, yeah. Let me go to that. Let me check on that. Did you just sign up? I'll send you the form. You just got to send the money to the Cash App. Yes. And you get a discount if I lowered the price. And so yeah, there you go. I responded. So how about that? Yes. So let's see. 5 viewers, 4 likes. That's amazing. Thank you guys. Splendid, really. Listen, I got that in my pocket. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. Another year of being on the computer. Well, what else are you going to do while you're on a computer? You're going to just talk to me? Took a nap today. That was really nice. And I found a bunch of more Maguro Chi. That was pretty dope. A bank? Yeah, let's need to do that. He's got, are those musketmen or riflemen? We've got to accelerate here. I need tanks, combustion, and combustion. There we go. I have a rancher that sells longhorns. He says he can get one with decent fat, feeding it out on a wheat pasture. Yeah, I mean, that sounds, see you, Bill, good night. That sounds fine to me. Sounds fine to me. I mean, there's nothing wrong with longhorn cattle. They can eat wheat. That's fine. Wheat is basically grass. That's all it is. So that was fine. No. What the hell is this? Well, this is a casual Q&A stream. Robert, thank you for joining. We were talking about the end times earlier. I'm playing Civilization. I used to play it on the screen here, but people complain too much about how it's boring to watch, but I don't know how that's any less boring than just talking to me. So whatevs. It's whatevs. So I take questions about this thing called the primal diet. I'm kind of an expert on it. I organize the largest raw meat conference in the world. So, a pikeman? No, let's do aqueduct. No, let's not do an aqueduct. Let's just do research. I have a pretty strong defense here, so... Let's see here. Anything happening? A grocer. Yeah, and then I need to... I need more culture here. So we'll do that. And then I need, let's see, we'll do some trades here. Iron. Nice. Saladin. Oh, actually. Nice. Aren't longhorns known for being lean? Maybe. Go ahead and order some butter. Get some fat in that way. If you can get a good source of meat, just balance it with the fat. I wonder if this game's gonna crash because it's too big. Hey man, how are you? Can I get your point of view on bacteria? Yeah, I think bacteria is good. That's pretty much it. I think bacteria is good, man. It's pretty chill. I like bacteria. I eat bacteria every day. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What is this? Avoid growth. I see. Research coin. Let's enhance the production in these cities. Interesting how I can't enhance production for, I'm sorry, culture. I forgot to do this earlier in the game. Yeah, I don't think there's bad bacteria really. So yeah, maybe a little controversial, but I don't know. I've eaten a lot of stuff, man, and you know, I'm fine. A forge still, really? No, I do need a castle. Sounds good. I found a beef suet source, at least for now. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, get your cheap meat in the fat. The suet's cheap, so you know, just get your dollar cost average of what you need. Oh, Mansa Musa declared war on Alexander. Catherine has declared war on Mansa Musa. That's really dumb. He's going to squash you. It might be a good time to also declare war on Alexander. Because, no, I'm not giving you anything. Who's this? Molly. Rifleman, yeah. Should be interesting to see what happens. What toxins are bacteria detoxifying in a cold? It's hard to say, really. I guess there's really no way to say it. Really depends on your symptoms, where they're coming from, and like what color mucus you have, and that sort of thing. I'd probably just say like general environmental stuff. Sorry if you were hoping for a better answer, but is that the wind? Jeez Louise. Hmm. 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 Yeah, so I don't know. What's up? I had some tuna today. I've been putting mignonette sauce on my meat. It's really good. And yeah, been eating this fruit, this citrus fruit. It's crossed with a blood orange and a tangerine. It's real good. Yeah, I don't know. Uh, Goodness, I may just end it. I may just end the stream so I can just play my game. No, what am I going to do? Let's build a bank actually. Thoughts on going to clubs? I don't know if you enjoy that sort of thing. I don't. It's loud. It's bad music. They usually have like sometimes they have that fog, that fake fog, which is just vegetable oils in the air. Um, Lots of the fragrances um, expensive. Again, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's your vibe. It's not my vibe. I'm not a club guy, so I don't go. I won't go. I'm a little old for that, honestly. So. Why am I falling behind in research? This isn't good. I went a whole game without anyone declaring war on me. That's crazy. So yeah, you probably could have figured that was my stance on going to clubs. It's not really so much of a mystery, is it? I literally play civilization games. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So, bank, the university. Why can't I trade technologies? Nothing. Okay.
Political power grows out of the barrel of a gun. Everything in life is somewhere else. get there in the fall.
What days do I stream have most engagement? Generally Friday and Saturday, Sunday are pretty good. And then I think like Wednesdays and Tuesdays, but I'm too busy to stream during the weekdays now. So
The wisest men follow their own direction.
yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird because some people are like, oh, you shouldn't game. So I'm like not gaming. I mean, I'm gaming, but I'm not gaming on the screen. But sometimes when I game Civ, I'll get like 120 viewers. For like the whole time I play. It's pretty crazy.
One doesn't discover new lands.
But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like I just answer questions. It's pretty chill, you know. I'm not trying to be a jester or anything. I just do what I does. I do what I does. Know what I'm saying? And we need to make a harbor here, actually. For money. But thanks for hanging out. Gotta send this form. $11, huh? These little feet. Look at those little feet. It's a dog. Yes, you're so cute. You're just a dog. Redo of Healer. I have not. I don't even know what that is. What's going on, Mel? Redo of Healer. What's that? I recommend, remember? No, I don't. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Let me look it up. Oh, dark fantasy novel. A controversial anime. Let me put it on the list. There we go. Save that. No. Wow, they don't want to give fur for one turn. Wow, crazy. Okay. I already have on the list. Oh, okay. Wow. 2026 started okay. Let me check my list. Oh, I do have it on there. Yep, I do. Wow. You got me. I've got it right here. Redo of Healer anime. I'm going to change that to watch. There we go. There we go. Thank you. How is 2026 for you? I'm doing okay. How did this city get so big? Why is it? The Greeks have what? 2 riflemen. 1 rifleman. 1 cavalry. Oh, 3 riflemen. Yeah. Wishing you to achieve all your goals this year. Awesome. Thanks for you too. I hope it shall be so. He's all the way up there. Why didn't anybody settle here? It's crazy. Yeah, we'll take out Greece. Good night. Take care. Thank you.
I do not feel obliged to believe that the same God who has allowed us to sense, reason, and intellect has intended us to forego this.
Hi. Look at you, little squeaker. You should show you. You should show you are.